assumptions, hypotheses. This is advanced French for you coming up. Hello, my friend. My name is Claire and I'm here to teach you French with a smile. So, if I had time, I would exercise. Simple assumption. Si j'avais le temps, je ferais du sport. Encore une fois. Si j'avais le temps, je ferais du sport. Ensemble. Si j'avais le temps, je ferais du sport. Do you notice the structure of the sentence? We have si plus imparfait, comma, conditionnel. This is conditionnel présent. Si plus imparfait, virgule, conditionnel. This is a rule. You can put it in the other way around. Of course, you can start with the conditionnel and then have si plus imparfait. For instance, je ferais du sport si j'avais le temps. Okay. Second example, my friend. Si tu avais plus de force, tu soulèverais ces haltères. Encore une fois. Si tu avais plus de force, tu soulèverais ces haltères. Ensemble, si tu avais plus de force, tu soulèverais ces haltères. Last example. If this child was doing his homework regularly, of course he would get good grades. S'il faisait ses devoirs régulièrement, ou s'il faisait régulièrement ses devoirs, il obtiendrait de bonnes notes. Encore une fois, s'il faisait régulièrement ses devoirs, il obtiendrait de bonnes notes. Ensemble, s'il faisait régulièrement ses devoirs, il obtiendrait de bonnes notes. Okay, now we have the possibility of looking at the past and kind of remaking it from the perspective of the present. For instance, let's say that with my husband, I really wanted to buy that house back in, 10 years ago, it was really a beautiful house. And today I can see that there has been many problems in this area. And I'm telling my husband, look, this is great because if we had bought that house all these years ago, we would have regretted it so much given the current situation. En français? In French? Si nous avions acheté cette maison, nous l'aurions regretté. Encore une fois, si nous avions acheté cette maison, nous l'aurions regretté. Ensemble, si nous avions acheté cette maison, nous l'aurions regretté. Do you see that the structure is very similar to the first hypothesis, but this time we are in the past. We go down one notch. Instead of imparfait, we have plus que parfait. Instead of conditionnel présent, we have conditionnel passé. You see the difference? So the structure is si plus que parfait, comma, conditionnel passé. Okay? And of course, we can do conditionnel passé, si plus que parfait. Another example for you. Si vous aviez été plus prudent, vous ne seriez pas tombé. Let's say that we are speaking to children and they are very rough and running around and they fall and hurt their knee. And we say to them, if you had been more cautious, you would not have fallen down. Si vous aviez été plus prudent, vous ne seriez pas tombé. Encore une fois, si vous aviez été plus prudent, vous ne seriez pas tombé. Ensemble, si vous aviez été plus prudent, vous ne seriez pas tombé. And now we are talking about girls, women. If they had been to Paris, of course, they would have seen the Eiffel Tower. So here it is In the past, they have been somewhere. We don't know where, but it's definitely not in Paris, and we cannot redo the past. This is done, this is in the past. But we know that if we could remake the past, if we could change things, then this assumption can occur. You see what I mean? If they had been in Paris, they would have seen the Eiffel Tower. But they didn't, and we cannot change anything about that. En français, si elles étaient allées à Paris, elles auraient vu la Tour Eiffel. Si elles étaient allées à Paris, elles auraient vu la Tour Eiffel. Ensemble, si elles étaient allées à Paris, elles auraient vu la Tour Eiffel. My friend, you can always have one-to-one lessons with me if you need them. The link is below, and I'm sending you so much love. See you soon!